Afternoon everyone, welcome back to Wayne's Outdoors, your outdoors freaks. 12:30, Friday morning, back on Sinah, back in the same swim I've been in the last 2 weeks because there's fish showing. Bloke over to the side of me over to the right, literally just had one on a solid bag. I got here and there's fish. I see 2 fish show within 10 minutes being here, or 1 fish show twice. I've literally just got my first rod out and I've had a liner on it already. It literally wasn't even in the water a minute. I've put 1 catapult pouch boilies over it. Great sign. Let me spin you round. See that little slick out there from my boilies from the pouch. Matey in that swim over there, it's just had one from just out there on bags. I've got 1 rod out at the moment. That's a brilliant sign. I'll say he's had 1 and I've seen 2 shows. I was stood out on the old World War II thing just to the left of me here for 20 minutes, half hour when I got here, just watching the water. See a bit of movement about. Wind's been blowing in here, it's trickling in now. It's going to be coming in this way all weekend. Great sign. Obviously no guarantee I'm going to catch one just because he has and because they're here, but you know, certainly optimistic about it. And like I say, I've had a liner already, so get me other rod sorted, get me other rod out. I'll catch up with you all in a bit. Just coming out at 1 o'clock. That's both rods out now. Fish my rods down this week just in case it freezes again. It's not meant to, but if the temperature wasn't meant to last week, so if the temperature does drop to the point where it's showing like it could have a little bit of ice in this bay, I'll drop my tips down so my tips are under the water, and then if it freezes I'll just break a hole around my rods big enough to land a fish through. So if I have to play one under the ice, if it freezes, I don't think it will, but if it does, that's the plan. Yeah, hopefully that mate you having one over there, hopefully that's not just a one-off. Hopefully they're going to be looking for food. Be nice if they are. So I've not put a lot out. 1 pouch over my right hand rod and 2 pouches over my left hand rod. It's 2 o'clock. I've just found a spot, a decent spot. Out there, there's like a runway of gravel, then a big bank of weed, then a thinner strip of gravel, then a load of weed, then a load of gravel. And I wanted to find a spot on that middle runway in between the two banks of weed, 'cause it's only rod length, maybe rod length and a half, the strip between the big banks of weed. So I wanted to find the right spot there, just over the first bank of weed, and I found a lovely spot, 5 foot, about 5 foot deep, which is, you know, a little bit bigger than average, a little bit deeper than average here. Like on the gravel, a lot of the gravel spots here are like 3 to 4 foot. Obviously a bit shallower up on the bars at the right time of year. And so I wanted to find a spot. So I've got a spot, I've wrapped it up. So it's literally 2, 3 foot just over that first bank of weed onto that strip of middle gravel. Prong lead comes back clean, lovely little on the pull back with the gravel, not too aggressive but a nice. Float comes up perfect, 5 foot. And so I've put one on there, and I'll put one spom, put a spom out first, and then I wanted to see, because I wanted to give myself a visual marker, and then I'd see if I can hit it with a catapult. It's like right on the range. It's right on the far range of the catapult with just like half a pouch in it. You put a full pouch in it, you won't get there. So, you know I can hit it with a catapult as well, which is good. So I put one spom over it, and then I put two half pouches with the catapult spread around. So nice. I'm really happy with that spot. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a runway. See, they're going to be coming up that middle bit between them two banks of weed, and they're definitely going to be feeding in the weed this time of year, staying in there, keeping warmer in the weed. I'm sure they're going to be using that as a pathway, as a runway in and out of the bays. So that's now my left hand rod. So what was my left hand spot is now my right hand spot, and I've got another one a little bit further left, which is perfect for me. I'm really confident about that spot. Got a pink top on that one and white top on the other one. Let's see how they go. I went with all match the hatch last week. Didn't have any luck last week, and I'm sure there was fish moving about out there last week. There's a lot of bow waves, but it just wouldn't drop down. As far as I know, obviously I don't know every fish that's come out of here. Some people don't say. I don't know. But as far as I know, that fish that mate had over there earlier is the first fish that's come out since me and my mate had fish on New Year's Day. I know one got lost later in that week. Someone lost one at the net. But other than that, as far as I know, that's the first one. So hopefully, you know, that's a sign that at least some of them are getting their heads down again. It's just gone 4:30. I'm pretty sure about half hour ago, when I was stood down the front there watching the water, I saw a fish top almost between my two spots, almost right in the middle. between them both. So hopefully it was. I mean, I'm 90% sure it was a carp. Obviously it might not have been. But I see them couple of shows earlier, and then obviously matey over there had a bite. He's fishing bags. He had an 18-pound mirror. So he's obviously fishing the area. Hopefully we'll have one tonight. So I'm real confident about that spot I found. Just coming up to R5 now. It's pretty much pitch black. Temperature's dropped a bit. Not meant to be getting below 5 tonight though. Feel absolutely shattered. I'm back in the gym pretty much full time now. Like every night after work. I haven't slept much the last couple of nights. I've slept like 5 hours tops combined over the last 2 nights. What with that and work and the gym, it's absolutely shattered. So I'm hoping I'll have a good sleep tonight. I don't mind waking up for fish. But when I sleep, I want to sleep. Dozing off now. Real quiet here, apart from the odd bird making a racket. Don't hear much on that road because it's a road to nowhere. It's not a through road. Just goes down to the pub, the Gosport ferry at the end. Not the Gosport ferry, the Eastney ferry. Sorry, at the end. Hopefully I'll see you before morning. So I'll let you know if anything interesting happens, but unless I have a fish, all that does. See you then. Morning, you outdoor freaks. 7 o'clock. Still really dark. The first light will be half hour or so. Really quiet night. Really quiet. Which I needed. I needed the sleep, but still would have liked to have had a fish. still confident on that spot though. They start travelling today. I know the other spot's good because that other spot's the spot that did me the fish New Year's Day. So I know that I know fish travel that spot. It's just a case of getting some spots working and getting fish used to finding little bits of food on that spot, on them spots, so that if they are hungry, they know where to go. So I'm going to do a lot of time in this swim if I can over the winter. Not just because it's comfortable, because it's winter. You don't hardly get any shows anyway. When you do get shows, like yesterday, it just happens to be that it's here again. So it'd be stupid not to go here. You just got to hope one of them wants to feed. It'll be different once it warms up. Spring comes and the fish get on the move. Be all over the place then, but at the moment, might as well stay put. I'll let you know if I see anything. It's 7:20 now. I was just drinking my coffee. And I'm pretty sure I just heard one bosh out just to the left, just round the corner there. I quickly ran down to the water's edge and had a look round there, and I couldn't see any birds or anything. It certainly sounded like one. I don't normally get them boshing out here in the winter. I say the odd one every now and then. But it is, I'll say it's milder. It's 5 degrees. It's not a lot, you know, it's not mild. It's not as if it's spring-like weather. Interesting. I shall keep looking. It's 8 o'clock now. All the tufties have started turning up, so it looks like I'm going to have a day of tufty wars. You see them all out there starting to swim about. Tufties and coots. Goddamn things. A few cormorants out there as well. There's the cormorants, they're just going off now. Hopefully they bugger off. Fly into a power line or something. Tufties are on the move, they're on their way down. Oh, I think they're in front of Matey's swim over there. Oh no, he's gone now, isn't he? He must have gone well early this morning. Hopefully they'll get on his bits of bait that he put out there. couple of hours I'll redo my rods. I want to disturb it. Yeah, it was about this time I had that fish, New Year's Day. Oh, it's just coming up to 10:30. Just redone the left hand rod. Fresh rig. Fresh pouch boilie over it. Hoping some fish will start moving up and down that channel there today. Going to leave the right hand rod for now. And I'm going to keep watching the water. I'm sure I saw some fish showing earlier out further at range. I'm just going to leave that one for now. And then if I see anything later, I'll bring it in and sort it out and maybe move it. But at the moment, I'm just going to leave it where it is. Getting hungry now, gonna have some breakfast. Some nice steak. Might even have some eggs, some mushrooms. And of course, another coffee. I'm fishing a much slacker line on that left hand rod this time. Half 12 now. I'm pretty sure there's fish moving up and down that channel now. I've seen some bow waves moving up and down there. And with any luck, one of them will drop down and have a feed. I've got a pink topper out there. So with any luck, only takes one to slip up. Right hand rod, still haven't redone yet. Might redo that in a minute. Goddamn robin keeps coming in and sitting on my bed. If it ain't sat on me welly, it's sat on me bed. Just had some beeps on my left hand rod. Just gonna go check. Could have been a liner. Could be a blimmin' puffy. goddamn coots out there. Must have been the coot. The only trouble when you've got a little colourful topper on, they tend to home in straight on that one. Just gone 1:30. I've just had a fish show out in front of me. Just, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's out in front of me. It's not too far from my right hand spot. Just need one to slip up. Put a few OG fish out there as well. My left hand rod's on fruit and nut, my right hand rod's on OG fish, with a few spread about over both areas, both baits, nut and fish spread over both spots, and then a third one that I'm pre-baiting another spot. That's just the fish. I've actually run out of the fruit and nut now. Need to make another trip up the farm. Half 2 now. I've redone my right hand rod, but I've moved it and I've put it onto the spot that I've been baiting for the last few weeks that I haven't fished yet. Keep seeing the odd little bubble over there and the odd little swell, but you know, I can't guarantee what it is, but put a little bit of bait there yesterday when I got here. Another couple of hours I shall redo my left hand rod just before it gets dark. The one on the right that I've just put out, that's on a natural magic bean, on the brown natural magic bean. Try something a bit different on there. Could be bream, could end up getting a bream, but at least I'll know. 2:45 now. I've just had a little slick come up on my left hand spot. Something definitely disturbed them oily boilies down there. There's a little bit of a breeze coming around that corner. A nice little ripple on the water over there now, so you can see it easier. Another couple of hours and I'll redo that rod. I'll leave it till about 4:45, just before it's dark. Just had the swans out in front dancing and displaying to each other, doing their little dance. I've got a funny feeling they're going to nest in beach 1, which is just to the right of me this year. They've been spending a lot of time in there, and then they've just been displaying to each other out in front of me here, just out in front of the swim. Just coming up to 5 o'clock. Almost dark now. I've already done the left hand rod. Put another couple of pouch of boilies over it. Hopefully I'll have something tonight. Drop down the size on the hook base. I was using an 18mm with a topper, obviously because of the bream, but I've gone down to a 14mm with half a topper. So I'm running the risk of a bream, but we'll see. Goddamn Tourette's. Ah. Just had another fish show right out in front of me. See where them ducks are? Just to the left of them, in line with the end of my rods. A little bit closer than them, about 3/4 of the way between my rods and them ducks, right in line with the end of my rods. Like they're right here. Just need one of them fish that are in the area to slip up. 2 good spots, 2 good baits, 2 good rigs. Just need one of them. I mean, that's, you know, that's not far from my right hand spot, really. You know, one flick of the tail when it's there. Most of this is 5 foot. My right hand spot is a bit of a hole that goes down to 6 foot. And there's a bit of gravel in the bottom of it. It's gravelly. It's about, I don't know how big it is, to be fair. It's hard to tell, isn't it? But I'd say it's half a rod length, maybe, round. Little gravel spot, and it's a foot deeper than all the area around it. I found it a few weeks ago and I've not fished it yet, but I've been putting bits of bait on it. Never used to be that gravelly, but when I first started putting the bait on it, I put a bit of particle over it to get it cleaned off a bit. Be nice to get one in the next hour or two, an early one, early evening one. Be nice. Just coming up to 6 o'clock. Just had dinner. Oh, James Cagney's running about down there. Goddamn things. See that swan asleep out on the lake. Don't know where the other one is. Normally 2 together. Pretty dark now. Going to be a bit colder tonight, down to 3 degrees. Hopefully I'll have something tonight. Confident I will. I know there's fish in the area. Hopefully they'll feed. A couple of them get their heads down. I've got one on the nut, one on the fish. hopefully see you again before morning. Just gone midnight. As you can see, the wind's changed now. The wind's turned. It's picked up a little bit. It's blowing in here now. It's getting to more perfect conditions for this corner. I like it when it blows in here. Any luck, it'll bring some fish with it. Hopefully them alarms will go off soon. If not, I'll see you in a few hours, I expect. Tired now. Good morning, you outdoor freaks. It's just gone 7. Half an hour till first light-ish. It's still dark. Obviously looks lighter on the camera, but it's really not. Wind's still coming in here, which is nice to see. We've got south-southeasterly at the moment. Gotta admit, I'm surprised I haven't had any interest seeing the fish showing in the area over the weekend from time to time, but that's winter fishing, I suppose. Still plenty of hours left to go yet. Been terrorised by the rats in the night. Getting out of hand here. Heard them chewing something. They woke me up chewing something. Luckily I woke up when I woke up. I'll show you later. I had to move it. Well, they've tried to chew through my spom. I could obviously smell the bait and the oils that are in it. I tried to chew through it. Goddamn James Cagney's. Coffee time. Oh, it's 8:45 now. Wind's still trickling in, which is nice. Just making some breakfast. Hungry today. Annoying that, waking up that hungry. Let me show you. bacon. Bacon and eggs today, that's what I'm having, look. Beautiful bacon, beautiful eggs. Get that bacon cooking. Oh yeah. See the fish now. Hopefully this wind stays like this all day. If it does, I might stay till dark. We'll see. Got nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. Just coming up 10 o'clock. Left hand spot keeps getting little bits of slick ups. I'm going to be optimistic and say there's carp over there, but you know, could be anything. But touch wood, I haven't had a bream yet, so hopefully it's not bream. It's probably rudd on the fish meal baits. Hopefully there's one or two carp milling about. One of them will pick up the right one for me, the wrong one for them. Nothing else has been out on the lake except for that mirror that came out Friday morning. So all we need, just one to slip up. There's been a few on and all the weekend. Definitely a bit colder today. Only a couple of degrees, but can feel it. My left hand spot is still slicking up. If that's carp down there, it could literally go at any minute. I hope it is. Go and watch for a bit. Little ones go, little slicks keep coming up. Another few out. There's definitely something out there. Oh, come on, carp. Definitely something out there. I hope it's carp. Just had some beeps on the left hand rod. I'm just wondering if it's a swan. Yeah, goddamn swan. It's about 5 foot deep out there and it's right on the limit for it. I think it keeps knocking the line. Like putting its head down like, no, I don't know. Line's pinned to the deck, it can't be the line. I'm fishing slack line. You know, not totally slack, but semi-slack. Fluorocarbon leader, that's going to be pinned down. Must have just picked me bait up. so annoying when they find your spot. Goddamn pests. You're not even allowed to shoot them. £12. Tell you, for a southerly wind, that is bitter. Absolutely bitter. £12 now. I've just seen a definite fish show, definite carp. One just backed out, and it's on the over the spot that I was fishing yesterday before I moved my right hand rod. So I'm gonna have to move my right hand rod and go back out there again. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. I've put it out, right hand rod, I've moved it. I've put it back out and I've put a pop-up on it, a little pink pop-up. And just bobbed it out there. I'm not putting any bait out there with it, because there was bait out there already from the other day, and if I start catapulting bait out there, I'm only going to alert the swans to the spot. I'm just going to leave the little single out there in amongst what's already out there from Friday, yesterday morning. There wasn't a lot out there anyway, cut the catapults. Hopefully I'll draw something cool. Like the look of that. Couldn't ignore it. Definite, it was a definite carbs, definite back. Coffee time. Right, let me show you this spomblet. Look, they've chewed all that bottom, chewed up there, trying their hardest to get in. But that there, look, the whole bottom all the way around. They've nearly got through it. I caught them just in time. They nearly chewed through. Goddamn dirty rats. Bloody pests getting out of control. I'm the only one here now. Well, on this side anyway, on this bank. Everyone else has gone. Goddamn moorhen. Old Robin keeps coming in for his lunch and his breakfast. Just comes on in, gets on my bed, has a wander round, finds what he can eat. Bloody pest. I hope I can have one. Couple of hours to go yet. It's about 1:15 now. Just coming up to 2 o'clock. Just having a few spits of rain. It's not meant to rain, it's no forecast, but the sky looks a little bit cloudy. Not meant to be any rain at all. Hopefully can nick one before I go. Another couple of hours yet. Ten to 4 now. Slowly starting to pack up now. Packed all my garb up. Just what you can see in front is what's there. Apart from my mat and my sling. They're still out, but you just can't see them. They're not in shot, but everything else is packed away. Can I get a last minute bite? Right, after 4 now. It's going to bring them rods in. Everything else is cleared away now. All my bits are packed up. Everything's sorted out. Just got me rods out now. Apart from obviously my net and that. But get them in now. Gotta love winter fishing, eh? Still, it's better than being anywhere else. Right, that's it, you outdoor freaks. All done for another week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I appreciate it. I know a lot of you realise and a lot of you know it's winter fishing. You know, it's harder to catch fish this time of year anyway. So there's not that many fish this time of year, but I'm still going to come out every weekend and plod along and bring you on the journey with me. Don't forget, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to my Instagram, Dom Haynes Angler. Don't forget, you can get 10% off Parker Baits online with your first order with my code Haynes Outdoors. And Wallop Clothing, use the code WALLOP10 at checkout for 10% off of that, which is an amazing deal. It's cheap enough anyway, and it's top quality gear. Those of you that have seen it and those of you that know. Until next time, Haynes Outdoors out.